Estas eran con otro video para ti hoy. Another information technology problemo. This one deals with, Microsoft, political correctness, Microsoft Windows operating system. This individual had problems with iTunes. They claimed that they lost iTunes. I don't know how that's possible. I think they also admitted that they removed it. In a few moments, I will tell you what fixed this problemo. I lost my iTunes, uninstalled it, can't find a way to download it again. Well, a quick internet search would have found this. Apple.com/iTunes. Download the latest version for Windows. However, I'm going to give you my gold tip of this video right now. When it comes to Apple iTunes, especially on Microsoft Windows operating systems, it can turn into a disaster quagmire, and I am not making this up. According to Apple support, you have to remove the dependent applications that Apple iTunes requires in a specific order when you go to uninstall it. If you do not remove Apple iTunes correctly according to Apple's standards, you may fuck it up. I'll be blunt. It may not work. You may have, and I'm not making this one up either. When it comes to Microsoft, you may just have to reinstall the operating system, and I'm not making that one up. If you did not know, Apple iTunes has, quickly off the top of my head, I would say 5 to 10 different applications that are required. And you have to remove them in a specific order. If you do not, look out. Okay, so that was my potential gold tip of this video. However, you could also try to download it, but I would not recommend downloading and reinstalling it on top of itself. You could try that, but I'm telling you. Now, this individual turned into a clown. I asked them multiple times, is Apple iTunes installed on your computer and working correctly? They just ignored me twice. However, their first response, or when they initially asked for help, they admitted that they uninstalled it. That's a big mistake on Microsoft 10, Windows 10, unless you know exactly how to do it. Okay, so we know the operating system. Did the application come with an uninstaller, either on the installation disk or in the applications folder on your, well, this was automated. The artificial intelligence dummy robot thought that this was an Apple Macintosh computer. Wrong. Now, this is from this individual. No, uninstalled from applications never was in the control panel. I'm not sure. I guess, on Microsoft Windows 10 operating system, there is a control panel. You go to Device Manager, you go to the control panel, and then you go to, Programs and Applications. I don't know what the fuck. Programs and Applications is inside Control Panel. You go to Control Panel first, then you go to Applications and Programs. Programs and Applications. I often wonder, here's another tip. If you, just admit it, if you do not know how to use a computer operating system properly, go ahead and get training. There's books, there's videos, you could probably pay for a tutorial, pay for training, and specifically, succinctly for the operating system. Microsoft Windows 10 training. Take it. Okay? They have been losing my music. Big mistake. Potentially. I have been losing my music, that's why I uninstalled it. Again, when it comes to Apple iTunes, you have to uninstall it in the correct order. Otherwise, it's just a quagmire. Alright, now this is what fixed their problemo. You can perform a system restore, a Microsoft Windows 10 system restore. You will want to restore your computer back to when your software was installed and working properly. That's why I asked them if the software was installed and or working properly. If it is not broke, do not fix it, especially on Microsoft Windows 10 operating system, and especially when it comes to Apple iTunes. Click the Windows 10 Start menu. Here, I'll show you the instructions. So as I'm reading them, you can read over what I'm about to highlight on my own website. Okay. Click the Windows 10 Start menu icon in the lower left corner. Select Search, also known as Cortana, and type in System Restore. 2 words, a space, spelled correctly. Click on Create a Restore Point, and then a System Properties window will open up. And then you should be in the System Protection tab of that window. So a window will open up and it should automatically take you to the System Protection tab. Now click on System Restore. Another System Restore window will pop up and open up. Now click on Next. In the next window you will be able to select your restore point. Now, should I include these? Yes, I will. Also, you can place a checkbox in the Show More Restore Points. That option may or may not be included. If you have more restore points, besides just maybe 1 or 2, that option may show up. You just place a checkbox in the radio circle. Well, actually, I think it is a checkbox. It's a radio checkbox. What you want to choose here is a date and time before you were having your current problemo. Choose a restore point back to before you were having your current computer quagmire, disaster, crisis. Now you click Next. In order to begin System Restore, you select Finish. Your computer will have to reboot in order to restore it back to the restore point that you picked. Now, if that option called Show More Restore Points does not exist, you're just going to have to choose one of the restore points. Again, choose one before you had this problem. And let's see these instructions on screen. Yeah, these are sufficient. I think they were actually for Windows Vista. They're close enough. I read them to you. You know what I'm saying? Yes, click on the Windows 10 Start button. Yes, in Cortana search, type in System Restore or in the search box, then choose System Restore. Click Continue. Now, I don't think Windows 10 uses a user account control pop-up. But then, just follow the prompts. Once you're able to open System Restore from Cortana, once you see the option, click on it. It'll open up a window and follow the prompts, and then follow the instructions that I read to you. You know what I'm saying? I tried to find Windows 10 System Restore instructions on my own website, and I think they are on my website, but when I performed a quick search, I could not find them. And I didn't want to waste a whole lot of time. Anything further? Oh, excellent. 8 minutes, 56, 57, 58. I never script my videos. Total waste of time. Alrighty. Any other additional tips? Yes. Now, so fundamentally, my overall, I gave you 2 tips at the beginning, and one is a gold. To me, it's a gold tip. And here, this is what I will show you. If you do not believe me, let's see. You must remove Apple iTunes in specific order. And then also what I'm going to tell you is that this is another additional tip. Now this can save you a lot of troubleshooting time. Now I very rarely do I give any credit to microcrap, microslop, just microcrap Windows, Microsoft, Corporation? No. However, their system restore tool is decent to me. It is not perfect. It can save you a lot of troubleshooting time. Anytime that you have major problems, you can use system restore. Let's say you removed a computer program accidentally, you fucked up, you chose the wrong program, you don't know where to find it, you do not know how to use a search engine. You do not know, you know what I'm saying? Or let's say you lost your CD-ROM, your compact disc read-only memory for iTunes. Does it come? I don't know, that alluded to it, but whatever. Or whatever, TurboTax, Microsoft Office, whatever. Or whatever program. You can use a system restore and you restore it back to before you had the problem. And this is a tip for malware and spyware and viruses. If your computer is infected, you can perform a system restore and it will restore Windows back to before your computer became infected. It is not perfect because, I don't want to digress about malware, spyware, and viruses, but it may or may not be possible that it may also infect an image. System restore basically uses images and then here's another tip. Obviously, you want to enable system restore. I could be wrong, but I think out of the box in Microsoft Windows 10, system restore may not be enabled. So here's a tip. If you have never used system restore, or maybe once in a while, or whatever, go and study and then enable it, because then it'll start creating those images, which are restore points. And you just never know. A Microsoft Windows update might fuck up your computer, which happens a lot. And what you can do is you can perform a system restore before you install that Microsoft update. So my overall theme of this video is do not overlook system restore. It is not perfect. However, it can save you, and that is what fixed this problem. Instead of them having to uninstall it, it says here, look, this is directly from Apple. I don't make shit up. I don't need to. Look, this is a support article directly from Apple, apple.com. That's their official Uniform Resource Locator domain. Remove and reinstall iTunes and related software components for Windows 7 and later. Learn how to completely uninstall iTunes and its related software components. It's for Windows 7, 8, and 10. In some rare instances, you might... Okay, now, my point is that, look, you have to uninstall iTunes and related software components in the following order. And I'm not going to go over it any further. It's on screen. I do not make shit up. I do not need to lie, per se. I do not need to become a YouTube technology shill and make up stuff because I do not know what I'm talking about. I do not think I have recorded a video yet pertaining to correctly uninstalling, removing Apple iTunes in the correct order. I could be wrong, but I do not think so. I'd have to go back. Oh, that's right. I've recorded over 1,200 videos now. And I have around, 900 blog posts written? 900 at anetcomputers.com. Alright? And again, these are the basic instructions for system restore. I will give you a few seconds to pause this video. Another thing you can do is you can perform an internet search for Microsoft Windows 10 System Restore, and you should find the Microsoft article. It gives you exact instructions. Now, just click Start, type in System Restore into Cortana, the search box, and then click on System Restore, and then just follow the prompts, and then follow the exact instructions that I gave to you verbally. Alright, good luck, Apple iTunes. Adios. How to reinstall Microsoft Windows 10. How to, I would say, quickly reinstall Apple iTunes. Use System Restore if you can. Adios.